There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is Ghost Box.
Hey everybody, happy Saturday evening. I know it says Ghost Box Live, but let me just say that this is not just a spirit box session. It's actually going to be a paranormal investigation of the historic Calumet Inn in Pipestone, Minnesota. And it's not just Onae and myself. First of all, let me introduce psychic medium tarot card reader Onae. And many of you have seen her on Tuesdays and Thursdays with her one-question readings and her one-on-one lives with Onae. But what we're doing tonight is we have some very seasoned paranormal investigators all throughout this big, big hotel built in 1888. And the owner, Tammy, has been very, very gracious to allow us to do an investigation here. We have teams throughout the hotel in a couple different places. I'm just going to say right now, you know, technical difficulties may happen. This is kind of us trying to do a lot of different things at once, and we're going to try to keep it together. And just know that if we lose connection, we'll come back, or if we lose a room, we'll come back to it. We're going to get to the teams in a second. But, you know, first of all, the Calumet Inn in Pipestone, Minnesota, like I said earlier, built in 1888. This is actually the second Calumet Inn. The first one burned down and they completely rebuilt it. And this place has a lot of history, a lot of activity in it. There's been a few fires in this building. It's also been a bus station. It's been apartments. It's been a lot of different things. And right now it's a beautiful hotel that is always in need of people coming to visit, making donations. We'll tell people where to put stuff, where if you can send money. Honestly, this is a beautiful, beautiful location. And this is your second time. It's your second time, third time here, actually. Yeah. What are your impressions?
It's beautiful. And the energy is amazing here. It's just, you're never going to be disappointed. The energy is just so strong and so clear. I've had connections already with so many energies here, and it's positive, beautiful energy, and also just the detail and the amazing architecture of this place and the history of this place is just so amazing. And I highly recommend everybody come here at least once and check this place out. Everything, you've just got so many different energies from so many years, and just layers upon layers and upon layers of energy and different experiences that you will have here. And I just love it. I am so happy to be here helping promote the Calumet Inn and help out Tammy to get this place known, because this is worth it. It's worth the trip, and I love it.
And right now, Onae and I are in the lounge on the main floor. And as one of the investigators you're going to see tonight, Chris, when he came in here earlier, when we were about to set up, there was a phonograph player in here and it was playing by itself. When we walked in, extreme energy hit us at the door. In fact, what did it do?
It pretty much knocked me down.
Diana
had to catch me.
Diana had to catch her. And it feels lighter in here, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's like it's gone away. But we're going to do some stuff here. But right now, we're going to really focus on the other rooms. And once again, I'm going to see if they can introduce themselves. They might already be investigating, because tonight it's active. And it feels like every second we're not allowing them to investigate. We're probably losing stuff. Also, let me just say real fast, as we always do, please, 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 please share this video. Please let everyone know that we're out here, that we're doing this.
And we're already
Did you hear that?
Yep, we're getting activity already.
I have behind us on the bar, and you can't really see it because there's a wine bottle in the way. Let me move that. It's Onae's.
Sure, blame me.
there's a REM pod, and the REM pod went off just now.
Yeah.
And so real fast, let me ask, and why don't we do this? I'll stay here. You stay there. Is there anybody here who'd like to talk to us? Can you light up for us again, please? That's just one and done? Please feel free to light up throughout the night. We'll come back here in a bit, but I think what I'd like to do is I would like to introduce the other teams who've been patiently waiting for us, and who we're all here for having a fun weekend, but we also, it's like we're kind of taking them away from some investigation time. So why don't we go, first of all, we're gonna go downstairs.
Oh, it's still here. Oh, wow.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, we got activity like going crazy down here.
That is incredible. So if you want to, could you introduce yourselves, please?
Sure, I'll start. My name's Chris.
My name is Laura. My name's Samantha.
I'm Amber.
I'm Stacy.
And first of all, thank you all for joining in tonight. You've been doing stuff down there while we've been setting up. What have you run into so far down there?
We have a bunch of flashlights that have been going off. We've been setting them off. The REM pod has
The
been going off.
K2's been going up to red.
And I have a triaxle
Something
milligauss
off right
meter.
now?
I'm up to 108 milligauss on my meter right now.
And when I saw you, Chris, you had 74 at that.
Yeah, the energy in here is just building like you wouldn't believe. It's just going crazy.
K2's
So-
been going up to red many
Several
times.
So if any of the spirits in here want to turn off or turn on the lights, let them know that you're here
You got the world watching you.
right now.
You've been doing it for us, please.
Don't be shy. I hate you in front of the camera too.
Very good. Very good.
We got
Look at that. Look at that right away. And is the K2 going off too?
Pardon me?
What's that?
Is there a K2 that's going off also?
Yes.
The K2's been hitting the red several times.
Yep.
Wow. Do any of you have any idea who it might be, or have you not gone that far yet? Oh, hello.
Yep, it just shut up.
It's been too busy to really focus quite yet on one thing at a time yet.
Yeah, we're trying to narrow it down as to how many people that we have here.
I got number 4.
Yeah, she's gotten the number 4. So
They don't want to tell them their age, so I'm wondering if some of them aren't female.
Now, real fast, raise your hands if you're medium or intuitive down there. Okay.
I think more people are intuitive and they're not admitting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how about we do this? I'm going to bring on the other team. If you guys want to get started and do what you do best, or listen to them introduce, and then we'll just start moving around and start having fun. How does that sound to everybody?
Sounds
good.
All right, thank you very much. We'll have you on screen still, but now we go upstairs to room 204, and right now that hallway, first of all, when I was last up there, it was kind of misty for some reason, which was pretty crazy.
Okay, so guys, we're on mute.
And you all have been having activity up there also. Could you introduce yourselves, please, in room 204?
Hi there, I'm John.
I'm Diana. I'm Deanna. I'm Sadie.
And
Well-
Sadie has already had a lot of activity up here. Someone's grandmother came to her and they had a nice little conversation, let's say, and she was spot on. So that was pretty special.
That's pretty cool. I think, why don't we do this? If you want to reset your cameras so it's on your equipment, I'll go back downstairs and then join in with you all a little bit later. How's that sound?
You got it.
And you guys could start having some fun.
All right.
Sounds great.
Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to go back downstairs, and I think what we'll do then is Chris, Amber, Stacy, gang, do you want to, we'll just watch you all for a while, if that's okay.
Off there, we're open to either or. Turn this on?
Yeah, you did.
And of course, it's kind of cool if you want to be on TV, you don't turn on and start talking when you're on TV, but if you are shy like me, because I don't like being on TV.
What are you all doing down there?
You're better talking to my wall right now because we can hear you through this box right here. Can you say your name, please?
And you're not on air, so they can't.
No one else can hear you.
It's just us right now. And I don't know what's going on in the whole.
For the energy.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold it?
No.
They would quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go reset the flashlight back there. And you want to adjust the
I think I'm playing it. Yeah. Can you give us your name, please?
Sorry, no. We are on. You guys, we're on air right now. You want to tell? So if any of you spirits want to talk right now and have everybody hear you, now is the time. We'll start with an easy question. How many spirits are down here? This is the box you guys got to talk to. How many spirits are down here?
No need to be shy.
Has anybody used the spirit box before? You have?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Can you, I hope you're not too shy. Are you able to try to talk to us through the, are you too?
Not one enough to read.
Good.
Can you try to talk to the spirit box? What is your name? We hear you try to come through.
Yep.
What is your name?
You almost got it. Can
Come on,
you speak
try
a little
again.
more
Try
clear?
it again, please.
What is your name?
It's okay, it won't hurt you.
I have a hard time understanding. Can you try saying your name one more time? Try again. You're getting better.
There you go. You're getting started. What?
Okay.
Frank?
Is your name Frank? Can you please say your name one more time? I know I said it one more time before. Can you please say your name again?
Is there a simple?
Mike.
Say that's Steve.
Steve?
And that's Steve.
Is there a Steve here?
There is this, well, okay, these are the names that I got, that I looked up there. We have Alan.
Are you at?
Oh.
Okay.
Alan, is that you?
Okay. Let's go through the whole list.
Can you turn that off, please?
Steve.
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 Steve. Yeah. We got Steve.
Well, we have, Steve, we have Peggy, Jerry, Brian, Terry, Tom, and Charlie.
Okay, Steve first.
Okay, Steve, we're gonna talk to you first,
Now,
okay?
let's talk to you first, Steve.
And we can get everybody's
Yep.
people, that's
We're
okay.
not gonna try to eliminate any of you. We'd like to talk to all of you. Steve.
Can you repeat that? We didn't hear you. Steve, were you a customer here?
You can use any of the rises yourself. Can you turn the flashlight back on again, Steve?
Steve, we heard music. Did you like it?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You like music? Yes. You gotta come play music
I
for us.
know, it's too bad.
We were playing music earlier for you. Can you say that again? Thank you. What was your favorite beverage of choice when you were here?
Did you turn me listening? Steve, were you a customer here? Okay, there's paint. Is that
Yeah.
paint? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Steve? Yes, Steve, yeah.
Want to make sure you somebody from here or from somewhere else?
Steve, we are so happy to hear you.
Is there someone you want to leave a message for?
Did you know Tammy here at the Calumet? I did. I think. Did you hear I did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so Steve is one of those up there. Which one is Steve? I want to know who I'm talking to.
Yes.
Which one are you, Steve?
This guy right here.
Okay.
We see your picture on the mantle, Steve.
Is this you?
Chris is pointing to the picture. Is that you?
Okay, I'm gonna try something. I will point to the different pictures up here. As soon as I get to you.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
That was quick.
Is that
Okay.
so yours, Steve? Is it, I think there's a name on it, isn't it?
I don't know who this guy is, or the second one in, or the, oh no, this is Brian.
Oh,
Brian, are you
Oh,
here?
this is Mike.
that's right.
Yeah, see, that's,
Okay. Brian, is that you, Brian?
okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna point
Turn the light on when it comes to you.
when I come to you, okay?
Got a little blurb
We'll
on
look
that
at that
second.
one. Yeah.
Are you here?
Can you tell us your name right there that Chris is pointing to? Oh, something.
Hey.
Hey, Steve, I'm still not convinced you were a customer here. So, were you married?
Steve, are you still here with us?
Can you turn the flashlight on if Steve is still with us?
Can I say something?
Here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you having fun with us tonight, Steve?
We have there we go. I was just gonna say, we have all kinds of things here that you can touch and try to manipulate.
Yeah.
So if one doesn't work, try a different one.
Do you have a message? Usually like voices underneath.
Yeah, there's more than one.
Yeah, there's more than one.
Maybe they're not letting Steve talk. Maybe there's somebody else that's trying to talk.
Hey, John, what are you guys doing up in 204?
If you are here, did you at one time stay in this hotel?
I can't see or hear anybody.
John, can you hear us?
Did you stay as a resident when it was an apartment, or was it actually a hotel?
You're just in there. You're just doing your thing.
Did you stay at a hotel?
Send John a note.
Can you give us a nice clear answer if that's a hotel? Can you please give us day you stay?
Just sent a note to John so you could, because I'm sure they're all wrapped up in the application.
Hi, Michael. We see you there. Thank you so much for being here. Where'd he go? There's Michael. There he is. There's Michael.
I'm getting there.
And Ronnie doing the live hunt. Awesome. Yep. Thank you for joining us. And good EVPs.
Thank you. They seem to be having a good time. I'm going to switch back to downstairs. And John, you can reach out to me if there's something you guys want to share.
Hey, Sue. I see you there. Love you. Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
What you all doing down there? We just cut back to you. What's going on?
We're talking to Steve.
But yeah, Steve on the spirit box.
Oh, wow. Steve the regular?
Can you say your name again?
You're on air now, so now it's time to talk if you want somebody to hear you.
You were just talking to us. Can you talk to us again, please? Or set up a device? Thank you.
Yeah, we just,
Awesome.
2 devices
Thank
just
you.
went up.
Okay, you up to the red
Yep.
and red flag. Thank you.
Steve, were you a customer here? I don't think there's a customer here. I just looked at that.
Were you an employee here? Did you work for the Calumet? What was that?
Can you speak a little louder, please?
are you trying to reach a Steve?
Did you stay at the Calumet, Steve?
No.
No. No.
Oh, what was that?
Did they say Onae?
I think so.
They said Onae.
Onae, I think they're calling you down.
Did you say Onae?
You saying they're calling down
Do
an
you want
A?
to speak to Onae?
I heard yes.
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 Maybe. I heard maybe.
Maybe. Can you say that again, please?
But that was a good voice.
Yes, your voice was.
Yeah.
How many are here?
That's another voice.
Yeah.
Jerry, I believe.
What's your name?
I got just the Amber.
Jeremy, we're in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Did you just say my name?
Hi,
Amber?
Debbie. I see there.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
Oh
you.
my gosh, Michael,
That
we
was
have found
good.
so much.
Very good.
It is amazing, the energy
You're welcome.
here. You would be so excited to be here. I'm so sad, but you couldn't make it.
Who is this? Can you tell me your name, please?
If you need energy, I have 71%
And
on
yeah,
my
you
phone.
guys,
If you need
see you there. Hi.
Can
Thank you guys for joining us. This is such an amazing place.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, we're responding to some of the comments
Oh, sorry.
on screen.
Sorry.
No, so if hopefully we're not interrupting you guys.
Can you repeat that, please? I can feel you here.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
Hey,
people down in
Deanna,
the lounge
John,
right
can you
now.
hear us?
They partying down? Yeah?
Okay, I'm going to go back because of something Michael had said. I'm gonna just-
Was it a Saturday night dance?
So, Michael, you had mentioned, did you connect with the Steve? I keep hearing that name. Down in the downstairs pub, they did connect with a Steve. He was, if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the regulars that had passed away, and that they have in the on the like fireplace and the mantle, they have like a kind of remembrance of all the regulars who have passed away, and they have this nice little memorial for them. So yes, they did pick up a Steve.
Hi, Alyssa. I see you there.
Yeah.
He keeps saying.
Hey, downstairs folks,
Yes?
I just wanted to let you know that Michael Christopher, who is a medium, he also picked up the Steve very strongly, and he just responded by saying that he's getting lung cancer as the as the reason for Steve's death.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Steve
Do you have lung
had
cancer?
lung cancer?
Oh.
Steve, did you have lung cancer?
Actually,
Turn on one of the lights.
Actually, that's what I've been feeling on my back. You know that?
Oh, the back pain.
Almost like asthma. I don't have asthma, but kind of the stuffiness. Like
Remember yesterday how I said my asthma never kicks in?
Yeah.
And it did seem like got here. And then as soon as, even before they said that, I feel like a tickle coming in my lungs.
Yeah, I felt it in my back moving forward. Like,
Steve, are you still here?
there's something moving around.
Something back there.
I wasn't Steve. Who's trying to come through right now?
I didn't like that word.
It is.
I didn't like that word. Who else is here?
Is there a Frank?
Okay.
On the list?
I think I heard.
That one didn't sound happy.
I heard something, but I couldn't tell. When did,
I don't have a Frank.
no Frank?
Can you repeat that?
Is there a Frank here right now? Remember when I was back there, that's the name I got?
Frank, did you used to work here and you don't like things being out of place?
Absolutely nothing.
That's what I'm wondering. I can't remember the name. There's somebody here
Okay.
who goes around and, I walked by a coffee pot that they had upstairs and you flip the lid on it. And they said there's a guy who used to work here and he doesn't like stuff out of place, so he goes around calling people and he's taking it up. And I can't remember what his job was.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Yep.
And I don't know if that was Frank or if that was somebody else, but there's no.
You have to include the,
Frank, if that's you, will I have to go through again to red?
I'm interested.
If that's you, but that's not your name, can you write up the page one? Which is that thing right there. You don't write up page two.
Can you speak more clear, please?
How many spirits are here?
Can you say that again?
I heard two.
This is my first thought too, but.
I heard, I don't know.
Okay, so Natalie just said Frank is what I hear. And someone just says they see a mist over by you.
Okay. I would explain the chills I was doing.
Yeah.
Frank,
That just say it's me. I thought I heard, that's what I heard.
we're here to talk to you.
Frank, was my story correct? Or are you someone else? That was funny because I think it's somebody else. My story's not right. Was my story correct, Frank?
If the story is correct, can you use one of these devices to let us know?
Turn on a device, please.
I think I heard what he was doing, I think I heard someone else.
Someone else?
I'm wondering if we're dealing with somebody who's maybe a little older. You know, this inn has been here for 130 years, so maybe we have somebody here that's like maybe a builder of this building, or somebody who served in World War II, or World War I. Did you serve in a war?
No? Are you someone associated with the Calumet, or are you someone associated with somebody who is here? Not necessarily with the Calumet. Is there one of us you want to talk to? That was a lot of questions at one time. I should do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guilty. I'm guilty too.
It's one thing you, don't ask too many questions because they can't answer all of them all the time. Is there somebody here you want to talk to?
Are you from?
You guys hear that conversation? Is it somebody upstairs? Or is it- What is that?
Can you say that again, please?
That sounds like an email. Did you say Onae?
There she is.
There she is.
You're being called a couple times. Yeah, we heard your name twice.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Onae's down here.
Onae's not here, so she can help.
Hey guys, welcome and thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Is it back up?
Chris is clearing off the table for me. Not the table, the chair.
You have a friend
So I'll
and
have-
a Steve.
Frank and Steve are here.
Great. Yeah, and so Michael Christopher was joining in on the conversation. Got you right here, Mike. So thank you so much for
Oh,
here.
we're glad Onae is here.
Now the party can
You're
begin.
ready to party with her.
Bartender.
Now we can get some answers.
Time to party. Okay. So anyway, yes, Michael, what I see here for you is yes, please keep posting what you're getting also. That's a huge help. You have been definitely connecting with the spirits here. It is so active. And apparently I have been requested by Spirit. So party started. So yes, we have been picking up on a Frank and a Steve, right? Is that what I got the names right? Okay.
Yes.
All right, it's kind of hard to hear you guys from upstairs. So, and Stacy, if you want to get in the camera, you can. Kind of like the mysterious hands.
Ectoplasm.
Yes, Crystal, I am in Pipestone, Minnesota at the Calumet Inn, and we are investigating, and it is quite the activity here tonight. So what I am picking up on is definitely I am getting, let's see, I gotta tune in now, because I'm like winded from walking upstairs.
You might want to keep it on.
Yeah, you can keep it on, yeah. Oh, but I'm just kind of lower, yeah, they might be communicating and hearing and answering. So, yeah, definitely, that's really good. So, and I know we have Sadie upstairs, and she is communicating. She's got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of activity going on up there, and being validated. So that's really interesting and exciting. But down here, you said you've got a Steve and a Frank, is that what?
Yes.
And were they regulars?
Steve, I believe, was.
Did they answer that way? Okay.
You don't really answer
There's
one
someone
right
named
now.
Steve, but he never said what.
There's too
Yeah.
much communication at once that he's not being allowed to speak.
Okay. So let's focus on that, see if we can focus on that and get that in. All right, Steve, are you here? Because I keep getting focused on, I know there's a Frank and a Steve, but this name Steve keeps coming up over and over in my head. So that represents that I have that energy here.
So Steve, if you can communicate with me, please help, communicate and help me translate your messages through spirit and my guides. Okay, I'm feeling the energy. Do you guys feel that energy?
Yeah.
Do you feel that energy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting the energy. So I'm getting chills. I'm
Chills.
we're getting
K2s.
validation right there in K2. And Amber, you are definitely an intuitive, so a medium. So you're getting this also. I can feel that. Oh my gosh, it got really cold all of a sudden right here. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is like freezing down here all of a sudden because we're communicating with Steve. He's like definitely. I almost kind of feel like there's like so one of you is getting hands on your shoulders. I'm kind of feeling that sensation. Okay, because that's what they're giving me. Okay, so he's definitely communicating with you. So he's communicating with you and he's open to your energy. And what else are you getting, Amber?
Busy. Feels like everything's so busy for me.
Okay. Steve, are you a regular here? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got confirmation that he is a regular here. Steve, did you work in this town? Was it local? Were you a local person, or were you just a visitor from out of town, like working? I'm getting visitor. Did you get a visitor? Yeah, visitor. We got validation for visitor. So Steve is a visitor here who just would frequent this place when he was around in town. I'm almost kind of feeling railroad. Steve, were you with the railroad? Because you're showing me a train. So either you traveled by train or you worked with the railroad.
I did.
Did he say work or did he?
No, I could hear the railroad.
Yeah, they're showing me the train. Yeah, he's showing me the train
Yep,
track.
I can hear.
Yeah. Steve, can you talk to us through this thing also too, so we can get some activity there? What is this thing called?
REM pod.
A REM pod.
Yep.
Can you touch the REM pod, Steve? Just to give us a little bit more validation, please. Or not. It's okay.
I have a feeling Steve likes the REM pod.
He likes the K2.
Yes.
He definitely likes K2. And Amber, because I'm feeling like he really likes Amber. I'm like being drawn to like Amber.
I feel
So
him on the left side,
Okay.
and he's making like this really. I love pressure.
okay. Steve, do you like my tattoo?
Yes.
Yes.
So were you here the other night?
Oh, and lights were just lit up in the back right there. And Steve, did you play pool here? Were you an avid pool player? Yes. So we've got a lot of communication down here with Steve. Steve's really lively, and so is Frank. Also, there is a Rod here, and that's what I'm getting here also, and an Alan. Those two are also regulars that have been here. And there's a Charles here also, very regular and very active, and he likes John. John is room 204 right now. So John, do you have any energy, or you and Sadie have any energy going on in communication up there? And I'm going to join you in a few minutes. So that was great, guys. Oh my gosh.
So you go by Chuck too.
Hmm?
Do you go by Chuck?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
When you say that, you're like, it's Chuck.
Yep.
It's Chuck.
It could very well be,
Okay.
yeah. It could very well be. Yes, there's like so many names here. You're right. The energy is so busy.
Yes.
So busy.
Yeah.
I'm like getting like almost like it's a
Hey,
party
Onae.
going on here right now. I think, yes.
When you are done there, you're requested up on 204, okay?
I am on my way. So, but yeah, it's.
And I think in the meantime, why don't you folks continue your investigation, and I'm going to do a spirit box session until you get up to 204. So when you get up to 204, wave to the camera or something, and I'll do about a 5 to 10 minute spirit box session, okay?
Sounds great. This light keeps going off too. So.
So what we're going to do is while I'm here, while Onae is going up to 204, I am going to do a spirit box session, a quick one, see if we're picking up anything here in the lounge. Is there anybody in this lounge with me right now? One of the people in the basement, Chris, when he came in here, that phonograph over there was playing by itself. Is the spirit who turned that on still in here? It sounded like it said heard you. Do I have anybody who are regulars to the Calumet Inn in this hotel with us right now? For example, and I don't know, probably 204 has been asking for this, but I'm going to ask anyway. What about Charlie? Charlie, are you here? Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was. I actually thought it might have sounded like Dave, but it could be Greg. Did somebody reach out to me? Someone say my name? Or another Greg, for example? It's interesting. Okay, so a couple of you heard my name. Last night I did a show, a live show with another Greg Koss, and I was having some, not a whole lot coming through the spirit box. Now downstairs in the pub, it sounds like that they were getting quite a bit down in the pub, which is good. Now, through the obelisk behind me, the word farmer came through. And just so you know, there's a flashlight behind me. So if it goes off, we're going to be able to know whether or not anybody is there. Okay, a female voice just came through. Can you turn on that flashlight for us with the REM pod behind that antenna? All you need to do is go and touch it, and it'll go off. Yeah, the last word on the obelisk is farmers. F-A-R-M-E-R. Lost myself there for a minute. You know, this was very well connected to the railroad, this hotel. And to answer some of your other questions that's interesting. I missed that. I just wanted to see if the flashlight had gone off, but it hadn't. I'm hearing some slight voices. Nothing like I would normally get at home. Hold on. We're doing this live, so we're all trying to communicate with each other. Okay. Onae, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to get to you guys in a second, okay? Just to get to some other questions that you all had, and I just want to make sure I'm getting it correctly. Someone asked if this is a pub or a bar. This is actually a hotel, and we have 3 locations that we're at. We're at a pub downstairs. I'm on the main level right now in the bar and lounge where we had some stuff going on. And then upstairs in room 204. So I think what we're going to do, because we're not getting a ton of stuff coming through the spirit box right now, I am going to, and I see what you're seeing. David, what you're seeing that's going on behind me right there, it's actually a TV monitor that says no signal, and it's reflecting in the mirror. Okay, that's what you're seeing. You're not seeing anything spirit or anything. What you're just seeing is a reflection, because behind me is a mirror. These are mirrors all behind me. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're going to stop with Spirit Box on my end. We're going to go up to room 204, where Onae and everyone else is, and kind of check in and see what's going on there. Okay, Onae, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Greg. Hi, everyone.
Hi there.
It's a little
Hi,
dark
everybody.
in here.
So what's going on in 204?
What's going on in 204 is that Sadie Bloom here is totally, that is a stage name. Bette Midler, yay! So anyway, she is picking up some major energy in here. Actually, they're all picking up major energy in here. And they have, Sadie is going to relay the story of what's coming through for this one woman that has resided here a while ago. So I'm going to leave this to Sadie to come on through.
Sadie, what's going on?
Thank you, Onae. So right now we have a young 17-year-old girl named Lucille who worked here in the brothel in the 1930s. She was murdered during one of her clients who has been in this room. While Lucille was killed one day because she didn't rely over her power, and she was therefore pushed, shoved, and hit her head while going down the stairs, which killed her eventually. So far, we found out she's had blonde hair kind of rolled up in Victorian style with a corset. And we have also found out that she had her father, who was in the army across seas during this time, and her mother was not in the picture.
And Diana fits the description of?
Diana, we have found out, fits the description of Lucille Moore.
And touch.
And we have had Lucille touching us to confirm certain aspects we have found, such as making tension on our shoulders, making a corset feel on Diana and Deanne. And I personally have also felt a corset almost being put onto me.
And she felt the pain.
Deanne felt the pain of being pushed down the stairs, and I have felt a headache in where she would have been hit, which is in the back of her head. And I was one that walked. I ended up leaving because I came with grief. I'm feeling how she felt when she passed away. We understand that she has given us her permission to share her story with you guys, and if we have not received the permission, we would not be sharing this. We understand this is really hard for so many to understand, but we feel it is a necessity.
Now, I was going to ask you both if you had the permission, because your audio, as soon as Onae was talking, the audio sounded good, but as soon as Sadie, you started talking, the audio was cutting in and out a lot, like almost like the story was meant to be suppressed. What I also found very interesting was that the Moore name is in other places in Pipestone. Have you noticed that?
No, I have not, actually.
I've seen it at least one other place, like on a building or something.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love it if someone could confirm that, like I'm not just making stuff up, you know?
No, you are getting confirmed, Greg. You're getting confirmation. It's we're getting the K2 here. It was lighting up as you were saying all that. So yes, we were getting validation there for you.
It was going to yellow, right?
Oh, wow. And just so you folks, just so John, Sadie, everyone else knows that while Sadie was giving this amazing story of telling us what's going on, a number of mediums on the chat have also said that they were feeling that very same thing also. So well done, all of you. Absolutely amazing. That is so cool. I mean, I'm getting chills. Wow.
Yeah, these ladies are amazing tonight. They are pulling these spirits in and communicating like champs.
I spotted one of the, we think it's the customer. I spotted him laying down the pillow, actually. You could see the beads on the pillow move, and you could see somebody laying on the bed.
Being confirmed. And then they asked the question, were you the one? And he said yes.
Wow. Oh, look, it's going. Fantastic.
Prop it up on this pillow. Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
Yep, look at it. See, you can, in the camera you can see. Yep. So yeah, major validation here.
And unfortunately, what I'm getting out of this guy laying on the bed is he's pretty proud of what he did.
Oh.
And that's, yeah.
He has satisfaction in what he did and believes it was right.
Because one of the first questions we asked is if it was a murder or if she had passed away, like, by natural causes. And that's when we started really getting a lot of our answers. That's when they were getting touched. Sadie actually ended up with a headache. I got lightheaded.
Yep.
And look at the meter now. It's like,
It's going crazy.
it's like celebrating, unfortunately.
Yeah. And do you think that by any chance that he was trying to suppress the story? Because like the audio is good for you guys now. Now I'm echoing with you, so I do apologize for everyone listening. That's my voice that you hear echoing. But I mean, the thing is like when you're telling the story, the audio is really bad. Now that the story's out, the audio is just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to suppress her too.
I think he is trying to mess with our technology and other devices, so the story does not get out.
Right.
And at one point we had an answer of 19 spirits in this room. All at once, yes.
Was that a family of people living in here, or was that some like prostitution?
I think it was prostitution.
In this one room at one time.
Yes.
Or in this building, at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting validation for all this, basically. So this is definitely an activity for sure. Does anybody feel anything in that corner?
Yeah.
See anything in that corner over
Yes.
there? Okay, is it a gentleman?
Yes.
Is he thin?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting a thin, tall gentleman in the corner over here.
I'm getting, he had money almost like this.
I've seen a dollar bill. I've seen a dollar bill.
It's almost as if he has one of the nice hats.
Do you see a pocket watch?
Yes, I do.
What color?
It's
I'm getting
gold.
Yes. But he's timing things. He's like, for some reason, he's timing. So I don't know if he's like a visitor, like showing time, and he's like kind of clicking on it, like it's timing. So there's some kind of reference to time, and then we're getting some validation here. So can you hear me, Greg? Am I talking? Okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing a tall, thin gentleman here. And actually, I'm not the only one. Obviously, he's affecting the whole room, and he's almost kind of tipping his hat at me, and it's almost like a bowl. What are those bolo hats?
Yes.
Yes. And he's showing me his gold chain. It's like a gold chain pocket watch kind of thing, and he's clicking on it like he's like timing something. Don't know exactly what it is, but I guess no. Now he's showing me the dollar bill, which is what you just picked up, which means so he's kind of like, okay, whatever this is that's going on with him right now that he's doing, whatever he's doing in this room, it's costing him money. Time is money when it comes to this situation. It does say he was here for business, but also pleasure. So, and that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting a B name, maybe Barney, Barnabas, something like that. I'm getting a B name for sure. Barnabas, Barbie, something. Bernard, yeah, something like that. I'm not getting a last name, but I do feel like it is a C name. So I'm feeling like Bernard, Barnaby, something B, C is like his last name starts with a C, or that could be a middle initial now because he's giving me no, it's a C dot. So this is kind of like a middle initial kind of thing going on here. You know, that or he's wanting to be anonymous in a sense. So not giving me much more than that.
Onae?
Yes.
Michael is saying that he sees a man standing behind Deanna right now. What do you see?
Okay, well, since this is creeping her out, I'm going to stand behind her and protect her. Put positive energy all around her. Michael, is he short? And is he fat? Does he have fat fingers, Michael?
Before you ask that, Onae, Michael says, I see a man. He says, oh, I can't get up there. He says, short and stocky guy. That was before you asked.
Fat little fingers, Michael. I'm getting fat little fingers. Sorry, Diane. Yeah. Yep, because I'm getting that. He's sweaty, Michael. He's sweaty. Oh my goodness. Sorry, he's just not sweating on you. But he's a sweaty man.
The word pig. As in like, am I attracting this guy?
I think you are. I think he likes. I think you are. I think he's attracted to your type. And if this was a place of prostitution, I'm kind of feeling like this is what you would be picking.
And Michael's called on top.
Your hair because he's wanting me to play with your hair. So I think this is what. And I feel like I have fat fingers now all of a sudden. And I'm not swelling up. I didn't eat salt today that I know of. So.
Michael says, "Picture Boss Hog."
I'm feeling like I with your hair. So he's making.
She's not for sale.
She's mine. You can't have her. So go find somewhere else to pick on. She's too expensive for you.
That's a compliment. I get.
You can't afford her. So apparently, they're not too happy with me. But yeah, no, I was definitely getting that, Michael. So yes, I'm picking up this gentleman here. He also, but it's funny. This one, he's wearing suspenders. He's wearing brown slacks and suspenders, and that's what I'm getting for this gentleman here. And I feel like he said frequent. So he used to frequent this place quite a bit. So, and I'm also getting local. So, and he might actually even have the name Moore, because for some reason that just popped up into my head. So either that or he likes it more. I don't know, or he wants more. I don't know. But the word more keeps popping up in my head. So since you did mention that there is Moore as the name, a local name here, he might be one of them.
Can you ask them if they can make the K2 go up to red, since they seem to be stopping at yellow?
Can you go up to red if you're agreeing with me? Am I correct? And you are a local. Can you move the K2 up to the red all the way? Are you local? Okay. Red.
Maybe.
Are you colorblind? Valid question, not an insult. That one there. All the way.
Michael is saying he didn't like to be seen, the spirit that is, which is, well, don't do crap like that.
Yeah, I kind of got that too, Michael, because he was hiding behind her. The energy, I'm feeling like he connected with me and almost like was like taking over like my feeling of my hand and wanting me to like just like, I feel like I have fat chubby hands and sweaty palms. And so he's blocking.
He's sucking my energy too.
The camera.
I see Onae's face being blocked out from my vision. I don't know if anybody else can see that.
Is that because he's angry with her?
He's not happy.
I tend to do that to people when I have to protect a friend. So, but yeah, no, he's definitely. I feel like he might actually kind of almost even feel like he wants to be private and he's hiding behind her because he is local and he doesn't want his family to know. I almost got the feeling of shame. So with this one in particular, there's somebody on the bed though that I'm feeling an energy laying across the bed, and for some reason I'm getting a pride feeling across the bed. That one over there in the corner watching with the stopwatch, I'm getting pride in that, but it's more like a creepy, slimy pride. So like he likes to watch. He's a what do they call them, voyeurs or
And there
whatever?
was 4 men that
Yeah.
confirmed.
Onae,
Yes.
David, I'm going to put up his comment again. David just said, before you said that, I keep getting the feeling of a constant voyeur.
Yep, there he is. He's in the corner right there.
But, and also, Michael is saying that he feels he was a prominent banker.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Money.
Michael,
Money.
yes. Yeah, money was being shown. He's very well-dressed, classy man.
I want to see what money bags.
So, and Sadie says money bags, so yes.
And David, I think it was David, I'll have to look through the comments, was also saying that before you guys said that he kept seeing money bags also.
Yes.
Very much so. So folks at home, you are right on what everyone else is feeling here. Well done. Well done to all of you. David also says, yep, he likes watching and likes being in control. It probably seems like it's some more sort of sickness, like
Yes.
it's a sick, perverted sort of way of
Getting
of feeling
validation
good.
here too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do any of you up there hear any banging? Because we have some folks on here who said that they're hearing banging.
There was
Knocking
knocking
and
and walking.
And
These are hardwood floors in this room.
And we're the only ones up here, and we're all in the room together.
And just folks, they're pretty much the only ones on the second floor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we have this hotel to ourselves. So, yeah. Michael said he was very abusive with the prostitutes. He didn't, and I'm just going to add what I'm feeling. He didn't see them as people. He didn't see them as human beings.
No. They were like cattle,
Yep.
property, something that he could just amuse himself with. I almost kind of feel like it was a circus act for him.
I'm getting almost the word slave.
Like a sex slave or
Yes.
So yes, definitely getting confirmation on all that. Everyone's getting that feeling.
Yeah.
And apparently we're getting confirmation here too.
Right.
one of the first questions I asked was if it was domestic abuse or along those lines, and we got confirmation right away that it was.
And David is saying that these people, I didn't hear which one of you said slave, but he's like a commodity. Time is money. Like it's not even that he thinks of, like, in kind of what I was saying. He doesn't think of them as something, as people. He just thinks of them as stock, like you all said, cattle. You know, just there's something. They're not people.
Mm-mm.
Debbie, by the way, Debbie is saying that this is amazing. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thanks.
At first it was a
Michael,
little quiet, and then, like I said, Sadie got into family member's grandmother, and then it quieted down a little bit. Then our show-offs showed up, and it's been nonstop. And our condolences go out to the young lady that was 17 that was brutalized in the way she was and the way she died. I feel very, very sorry for anyone that goes through that. And for the people that did this, I'm not even going to comment right now.
They're
not worth it.
Proud and that we are acknowledging her and telling her story. So she's very proud that we're here and acknowledging this, and also kind of feels, I'm getting the word protected in a sense.
I'm getting that she almost has like a flower crown and has the sense of peace right now, with finally being able to hear her story told instead of what the men have been saying.
Yes, she's no longer afraid.
She feels empowered.
And Michael's saying that she's telling me that she was sold into the business.
That makes sense now, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that makes sense now. With Michael saying that and some of the stuff we were getting earlier, that makes 100% sense.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
As usual, well done. Same to all of you up there, Sadie, Onae, Deanna, John. I mean, honest to God, this is amazing. I mean, what you all have been able to tell us is just amazing.
Well, you people are amazing as well. You know, everybody sticks together, and this is how it's really supposed to work. People working together and figuring out the story instead of all the crazy crap that people think of the way it's supposed to go. When people work together, you can figure out the story and help spirit of what they've been through and help them move on and heal to the next level, that their next chapter in the life they led. My opinion only.
No, and I agree. I mean, the thing here is that all we're trying to do is get to what's happening and tell people stories whose stories need to be told, and that it's not the names that we're hearing that we normally hear associated with this hotel. This is stories that I think her story comes out because she had a connection with Sadie. She felt that she could talk to Sadie. I think that's where it all kind of started, and you all are just, it's just absolutely, it just is emotional, really.
And Greg, Tammy is here. She just arrived in room 204.
Oh, great.
So can we invite her in to validate some of this, if
Please
she has anything to add?
Please do. And let me just say to everybody, Tammy is the owner of the Calumet and has been nothing but supportive and wonderful to all of us to be a part, to allow us in. She's always given 100% to us about everything. And I just want to say, while Tammy is here, I know that people are putting in stars for Paranormal Warehouse and stuff, but please support the Calumet. Please donate to the Calumet. Please do what you can, because even though you can't visit here, you can certainly keep a place like this that was built in 1888 live running. Go to www.calumetin1888.com. Do what you can. Get a room here. Do what you can. Tammy, thank you. I just want to say, before you all get going, Tammy, thank you so much for always being there for us and always being so supportive and so wonderful to us. And I just wanted to let the world know that you have always been there for us.
Thank you, Greg.
And the food is delicious.
And the food is making me fat, is what's happening. So what the hell are you all doing now?
Okay. Hey,
Yes, you're up.
you're up. Tell Tammy what you've been feeling and sensing and having coming through, and so she can kind of validate or add to it.
So I've had a prostitute named Lucille come through to me. It's been known that she was sold into the business thanks to some of those who have commented. We've had a man who's laid on the bed, who we have found out since that she has been the murderer, who was the one who murdered her, through pushing her off the stairs and hitting her head. We have also been found out she's been wearing corsets throughout this. Her father was in the army, and her mother was not in the picture. We know the physical attributes because Diane was picked because she looks similar to how Lucille would look. And all three of us have felt corsets around our mid-torso.
That makes sense.
Along with headaches throughout both me and Deanne. And me feeling like I've been shoved on the shoulders.
Yeah, there was a brothel here back in the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. So that the dresses and everything makes sense, the corsets and all that. And who knows with the craziness here, what, transpired. But yeah, back when the trains were coming through.
It's unfortunate, but I'm glad that we've been able to share her story and help her find more peace in herself.
That's great that you've highlighted some of the ladies here. Yeah.
At one point, we had 19 of them in our room, along with at least 3 men who were all here as clients.
Okay, you're talking about your room here or your room?
They were in here.
In here, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot of energy in here. And it was pretty amazing and pretty strong energies relaying, they're actually where we can actually relay their own actual personalities of what they were. And the women were not doing this for pleasure, but the men were in many different forms. So it's so pretty amazing to be able to pick up on that energy and tell the stories of the ladies here, especially the ones that are connecting to the women here are identifying them, and also the creepy men that were also attracted to these women and their weird ways. But you know what, even though this was something sadly that happened in the past, it is still amazing to be able to pick up on this energy in the Calumet Inn here, and be able to experience and feel the energies here. And if you guys come and visit the Calumet Inn, you will not be disappointed. And I'm getting chills just now saying that. They're like, yeah, we'll prove you right. So we'll definitely make it entertaining for you. So yes, it is definitely real, guys. I don't go on about much stuff, except when I really believe in something. This is what I like to do and endorse, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in Tammy and the Calumet Inn, and that it should be restored and supported and promoted and helped. So if you guys can also donate to the Calumet Inn, that would be amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. I get nothing but wonderful energy here. Yeah, there's some creeps, but that's okay. It just gives you some entertainment while you're here, but and also help with your tuning into your own intuition and abilities. But yeah, no, I'm not getting any negative energies. I'm not getting any demons or anything like that. Mine's just what I'm picking up here are just people, what they were like here in life.
Onae,
There.
I mean, can you talk a little bit about how likely it is to find demons at these places? Because it seems like everybody wants to find a demon, but that's not how it works.
Well, in my experience, Greg, no. It's. I would say demons aren't as common to find, at least in my own experience. It's more of what people are picking up a lot of in my own experience now. I mean, I'm not a professional, where I have been here, there, and everywhere, and I can't tell people what they can and cannot feel. So there's a lot of people out there who want to make everything into a demon. Be my guest. But in my own personal experience, Greg, I think what people are reacting to is, as humans, it's fight or flight. And when we're feeling something that we're uncomfortable with or unfamiliar with, we have fear. And fear through Hollywood, through our the raising that we had as children, unfamiliar feelings, and when you're uncomfortable, you can't see something, but you feel something, you immediately go to fear. And what is fear? Fear is demons, fear is evil, feels scary. So that's where we jump to. And so really a lot of it, majority of it, at least in my experience, has been where you just confront it, ask it questions, and you don't even necessarily challenge it. You just respect it, that it is energy, and that you can communicate with it, and it will communicate back, as you can see. We're getting all this equipment, validation. We have several intuitives in this room, and they're all getting the same feelings, same messages. And I'm running up and down stairs because the elevator needs help. So if you could donate to the Calumet Inn so that I can have an elevator ride next time I'm here, that would be amazing.
You didn't carry all the equipment, Onae. Just saying.
That might be the demon.
Trapped in the elevator.
Yeah. So what, Greg, what were you saying?
I said you didn't carry all the equipment up and down the
No, I didn't.
I don't have a back
I carried
anymore.
the equipment. This equipment right here. What you see is what you get. So yeah, the only demon I found in here is that the elevator is not working. So it's the elevator demon that is keeping me walking up and down stairs.
It will be fixed soon.
You know what's interesting is that when we came into where I am right now, and I don't know if we had a chance to talk to Tammy about it, how the energy was so suppressed and so oppressive and
Oh,
so bad.
yeah.
It nearly knocked Onae over. We found some stuff running in here, or Chris did, and now there's nothing going on here. I'm wondering, if anybody has picked up anything of what it could have possibly been in this lounge area.
Record player.
Greg, I'm gonna ask Tammy to come downstairs to join me with you, and maybe we can talk to her and tell her about it there, so that I can sit down and catch my breath and get out of this weird room.
And leave everyone else there, right?
I'm leaving everybody else here. They can all deal with this.
And then John, real fast, when do you want to do the Estes experiment with the spirit box?
I'm ready whenever you'd like to. I think I'd like to do it out in the hallway.
Okay. Why don't I can talk with Onae and Tammy about how to do it, because we can talk to Tammy. And do you want to set up, or do you need my help setting you guys up there with the camera and whatnot?
We'll need your box. As far as getting everything ready for you, we can do that.
Do you want my spirit box, or you want to use what you have?
Your spirit box, please.
All right, that's cool. I got it.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, we'll be ready for you.
Okay. I think Tammy and Onae are coming down now. We're going to talk to them. I don't know if we'll just leave Onae talking with Tammy, but yeah, we'll figure it out for sure. Absolutely. I'm going to.
They are on their way down.
In the meantime, I'm going to check in with the folks down in the pub and just see if what's going on down there. Hello, people in the pub. Can you hear me? Chris and Laura and Amber and.
Is it the Doris that I know? I don't really know what it is. I know what it is.
Do any of you know Stacy?
Doris, do you have a son named Cliff?
No? Can you say Cliff's name?
There's a lot of chatter. Doris, what was your husband's name?
Yeah, Clifford. Frank's still here? Frank, are you still here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Frank? Frank, fun talking. Frank, oh, he's not right here. Okay, Frank? Yes, yes. So he asked a question.
I can talk.
Okay, Frank, do you like talking with us? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, we like talking with you.
Do you like that you came to the star of this whole thing, Frank?
I really apologize, Frank. I wish I could understand what you're trying to say to us on the ghost box. I really wish I could.
We would love to hear your voice.
You know, later on, we should try to get one of the other ghost boxes that we have. So you know, the other didn't understand each other. You might like that too.
I used to really like that.
Or you're gonna have Greg come down here because you guys could understand.
Yeah.
That was real good.
I hear something on him, but something over there cut right.
I'm wondering if someone's not coming around.
No, it was like a.
You look so pretty on me.
Oh, thank you. You do too. Are we on now? We're on now. Okay. So this is Tammy, owner of the Calumet Inn in Pipestone, Minnesota. This is the historic hotel that is just absolutely beautiful and amazing and worth every penny and dime and minute that it takes to get here. It is beautiful. The architecture, the decor, everything. And also Tammy is a beautiful and amazing, talented artist also. So you'll see a lot of her work in this place. She's decorated this place with her own hands and her own talent. And she's just put her heart and soul into this place. And you can feel the love here. I feel like, yes, there's plenty and plenty of energy going on in this place. I totally feel it. We all feel it. I'm getting chills right now. Like, so they're confirming this. And they're here to give, they're here to share their stories with you. So if you're interested in coming and visiting, it's amazing. You will not be disappointed. Tammy, I do have to say, when we were first coming in here to set up tonight for this part, we were entering, and Chris downstairs in the pub, he caught not the radio. What is that thing called?
It's a phonograph.
The phonograph was playing. Wow. It was playing and it stopped, and he got it on camera. So maybe Chris can kind of share that a little bit later. But also there was a bunch of us when we were all walking in together. It was just, we had this big energy shift, and it was like, it plowed me over. It just, somebody had to catch me. So otherwise I would have fallen over. That's how strong the energy is. So do you get that energy? Did you feel that? Is that a common thing that happens here?
That's very interesting that with the phonograph was playing when you came in.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yeah, usually when the phonograph is playing, a lot of people get a lot of different energies in here.
Yes, we felt like it was like, okay, game on.
Yeah. Yeah, and different things happen in here whenever the phonograph is on more so than any other time. I don't know if they're just enjoying the music or
it was beautiful
what
music.
The deal is with that. Yeah.
It was beautiful music, but the energy was so strong, it just knocked us over.
Was it a good energy?
It was a heavy energy. Heavy but it could have just very well been, just so much of it in here that maybe, and again, I don't want to go and say something negative when something is unfamiliar. You don't want to go there right away because, and jump to conclusions. So, I was just joking about the elevator demon. She has a repairman coming. She has a repairman coming.
The struggle is real.
We don't have stairs in Arizona.
Everything's on the ground level.
So, but can you tell us some more stories about of things that have happened with you here?
Well, in the lounge, I think when we were down here with Greg and John, we had the soda pop gun just kind of jumped off and flew off on the ground, and then I went over and put it back, and that thing is heavy. It's really, once you set it in place, it doesn't just jump off, but it just jumps off. And things, you put something down in here and you come back and it's in another place. It's really hard to find stuff sometimes in here. Like, where did that remote go? I know I put it right there.
Or the light switch, when we were looking for the light switch here. That was kind of crazy. And so to validate some of the things that we had going on last night during that investigation, John in room 204 right now. When we first went down there, John was grabbed. And he thought it was somebody from behind him that, one of us that had done that, and we didn't. Yeah. There was nobody near him. And he looked back like, whoa. So, but we did come up with the name that, it was Charles. I think it was Charles is the name, if I can remember correctly, or Chris or something. Was it Chris? I can't remember.
Charlie is his name.
Charlie, okay. So that was the name. I can't remember. There's so many names that popped up in the past few days. So it's just like, woo. So, but yeah, and it turned out that he was, I had gotten, and not only me, but John has also, when we were down there, we got the feeling of like a fire, like soot, and also then I got the number 47. And so when you came down, you validated that there was a person that was named there with that name, and he died in his later 40s. And it was possibly around the fire in 44.
With smoke inhalation.
Yeah. So that was some great validation that we've got also. We had a lot of other energies that came through for us downstairs in the pub last night. But that was one that you were definitely able to verify for us and validate, which was really interesting. A lot of energy down there, a lot of stuff going on down there tonight. So hopefully we can get something from them.
It's usually a very lively place down there.
It is. It's like just a lot of energy. No
matter if it's open or closed, it's a lively place.
And now also the dining room and the kitchen area, you were saying that there was a little girl there, you were telling me?
Yeah, every now and then we've had sightings of a little girl looking out of the dining room window. And they've also seen her looking out of the museum window right across the street. So I don't know if she's associated with the property or, prior to the hotel or what, but people have come into work and they see somebody looking out the window and they come in there and nobody's in here, and you were talking about the lady earlier. That just kind of struck me because up on the second floor, I was on the fourth floor and I saw a lady sitting in one of the chairs down there. And I came straight down to talk to her to find out what she needed, and she was gone. And I know she didn't leave because I was coming down the stairs, so you would see somebody run down the stairs,
right.
So I knew she wasn't gone. So
yeah, and
she was gone, but she wasn't.
This is a beautiful, beautiful building. The staircase is absolutely amazing. And it's one of those stairwells that you can just kind of see down the whole way and from the top. It's absolutely beautiful. I think even Greg has some aerial shots of it from the little helicopter thing. The drone.
That Tom did. Remember, he came to our event.
Yeah.
He gave you the copy. He gave you copies too, right? Okay.
Yeah. So, and even if you're not interested in a experience like of the supernatural, this still is a beautiful place to come to, and it's
a lot of history.
A lot of history, yes. And you can feel it, you can see it, especially from the external part of the building is just the detail and the beauty that they put into this. All the work that they put into making this building is amazing. I just love it. I love this place. I just get a wonderful vibe from here. And, and I don't like negative energy. So if you guys know me, if you follow me on my own page on Tara by Onae on Facebook, then when I'm always announcing on my lives, hey, no negative energy around me, not allowed. I am just so drawn to this place. I am pulled to this place that I flew from Arizona to be here. So, and I just wanted to help Tammy out here. And are we ready for for John?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be the one in the headphones.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to switch the camera and I'm going to run up 2 flights of stairs. And we're going to try the Estes experiment.
Okay.
And do you want me to switch it?
Yes, please, because I don't know what I'm doing here, and it's I don't want to mess it up. Like disconnect us.
No, that's always good. Everyone.
And Michael, yeah, I see that it's you're not feeling any negative energy. Yeah, me either.
And Onae, would you be able to put up some of the comments while we're doing that upstairs?
If just like by
just by doing.
Okay.
And so you want to hit down here in the corner.
Okay.
And we're going to go up to the second floor. It's not 204 anymore. And we're going to also show some of the beautiful artwork that's up there, okay? But so you can see right now we're at the balcony that looks over the main floor, and there's some beautiful artwork there that Tammy has done. You did that yourself. I mean, you can't really see it that well. But it's and maybe we'll be able to show some more. But I'm going to come up there. We're going to try the Estes experiment with the spirit box, and you both can stay here. We'll just keep it like this. How about? And John, I'm heading up there right now. Maybe I better have another swig before I do this.
I think they heard you.
I think they know.
Yeah.
Giving away secrets. Oh, John scared me. I'm like,
He scared me too.
I think he's.
Peeking over the balcony.
Mm-hmm. Now, where John is standing, guys, this is an amazing place to have a gathering. It is so comfortable and cozy and elegant. You just get a feel of stepping back into time. And it's just so amazing. So, and there we are. Hey, Greg. I don't know if we can, do I put it to where we can hear it? Did he? I can't hear him. Greg, I can't hear you. Do I take you off of mute? He's like talking to me. Yes.
Yes.
Did I do it? Come on.
There we go.
All right.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
And then when we're done, we're gonna make sure that we throw Deanna's laptop over the side so you can see, the throw.
No, we're not.
Okay, we're gonna put this. Now, if I don't get anything coming through, then we'll switch participants. Just on we'll take this off. You don't need that? Thought I did already. And who's asking the questions?
However you want it. Otherwise,
it could be.
We all can.
Yeah, and then I'll just keep my eyes shut. I've not done this before, so
we'll time them out to where there's time to answer.
Okay. Because it's interesting because it's hard to hear the first time. So what we're going to do, folks, is it's called the Estes experiment, and with Spirit Box. And what we do is I'm going to put earphones on. I'm not going to look at anyone who's asking questions. And all I'm going to do, I'm not going to wait for them to ask questions because I can't hear it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to, actually, I'm not going to do that. I was going to put the comments up, but I don't want to see what they're saying. And then I'm going to say what I hear, and we're going to see if there's any relevance to this. There may be, there may not be, there's no guarantee, but it's always worth a try. If we're not getting anything, we'll put someone else in the seat, because so far this weekend, my luck with the Spirit Box has not been stellar. So let's give this a shot. Is this the right way of putting these on? Oh, these are noise canceling. So you can abuse me as much as you want, John, and I want to hear it. So, all right, here we go. I'll let you know when I'm going.
And when you're asking questions, speak very low. And let's start out with you.
Are there any spirits willing to speak with us tonight?
Michael.
Michael, how old are you?
What do you want?
We want to speak with you tonight.
Something what?
We just want to try and understand your story.
It's nothing important. You got.
We believe all stories are important.
Michael, are you angry?
Michael, why do you think your story is not important?
Michael, are you still here?
What?
We're asking you, why do you think your story is not important?
It says do it.
Okay, Michael, how did you die?
John.
My name is John.
Are you connected to John?
Something I didn't hear, but it was quiet.
Are you connected to me in some way, Michael? Who is John to you? Michael, please answer.
Something like daddy, that I, something like that.
Are you talking about the John that
Love.
Are you talking about the John that is here with us right now?
Cult.
What cult?
You.
I don't think so.
Were you part of our paranormal group?
Do you know Deanna? Michael, were you in a cult? Yes or no, please. Michael, do you think we are a cult?
Mother.
What was your mother's name?
Tim.
Who is Tim?
Who's that?
I'm Diana.
Whoever we're connected with, can you see me?
Carl.
Are you trying to contact Deanna?
Sadie. Carl. Love.
Sadie, do you know a Carl?
Yes, I do. Can you give me a message for him, please?
Extension. Or ascension.
Is there a reason our names are being shared?
This is me talking. It's getting warm in here.
Who's me?
I'll ask.
Are you trying to ask me a question?
You don't have to.
Do you want to speak to Deanna?
Not it.
Do you want to speak to Sadie?
Somebody's next to you. Are you okay?
Can I take a message, please?
Who is Carl to you?
Hold on.
Just a guy in my grade. We used to be friends, but it was nothing.
Listen.
I am listening, but don't have to be told.
I see. Shut up.
There's no reason to be rude.
Can we please talk in a calm manner, please?
Are we talking to Carl or are we talking to Michael?
How?
I just am trying
Little.
I am just trying to understand you. Can you please try and converse with me?
So quiet of a voice. I heard you.
Okay, can I please?
Why?
All I'm trying to do is understand you because I am very interested in understanding other people.
Michael, you shouldn't ask why. You brought up her name. You should explain what you are saying or want to say. Please.
Like that?
Michael, can you please try and make your intentions a bit clearer, please?
Usual.
Is there something I am needing to know from you?
What do you know?
I'm not sure what you're asking of. If you can ask a specific question, I would be happy to answer for you.
Michael, is there something you want to say or no? Is there anybody else that would like to talk?
Matt. Any?
What about Matt? Is there a Matt that wants to talk, or do you have a message for Matt?
The house?
What house? Is it his house or your house? Are you sitting by Sadie?
What do you mean?
You just touched her leg. Did you just touch her?
It's home.
Is the Calumet home to you?
Are you talking about my house?
Do you miss home?
Where is home?
Sounds right.
Is something wrong?
What sounds right?
One other thing.
What other thing?
Yes, we are waiting to hear it.
No.
Then why bring it up?
They're dead.
Who's dead?
We thought.
Did he say dead or dad?
You thought what? That's pretty strong to say they're dead and you don't finish what you're saying.
Who is something? I didn't get what that something was.
Who's dead?
Hold. Este. Jacob. Or help.
Suggesting you come out.
Shut down? Okay. We're gonna shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
They're getting suggestions that you switch out.
Switch out people or?
Switch out people.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, not a problem. Wow.
Who wants the hot box?
They're not.
What happened?
Matt came through, Jacob came through, what you said, and then
They weren't
well,
answering any
they weren't
questions.
answering anything. No, they were being rude from what we were asking, as far as.
Okay. It felt like it was some confrontational sort of response. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, who are you?
Yes.
You know, just.
Felt like they were almost hostile towards us.
Yeah. And I tried to respond the way that I heard it.
Yes.
You know. Yep. I think so. We want to try some more? Onae, how are you doing down there? She's just like, I'm good.
We're doing good down here, Greg. I was noticing that there were some. Can you hear me? Did I do it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was getting some concern on my end because I have some people here who are suggesting that you guys needed to switch out, that it was too long. I didn't know how to communicate to you other than sending Tammy up because I was kind of getting nervous for you. So I hope that didn't disappoint or ruin the vibe. I don't know.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't think we're getting anything fantastical by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know how long we've been doing it, to be honest.
No, I lost track of time, but we'll keep it probably 6 minutes next time.
Anyone want to have a go?
Yeah, Greg Koss suggests like 10 minutes for the first time kind of thing. That's what he's saying. So.
Okay.
And
thank you, Greg.
Yeah. So I was getting a little nervous there for you.
We're gonna switch out. John's gonna take the seat now. Do you want me to hit it? Okay, have a seat. It's gonna be loud when it hits you, okay? And I'm gonna do a reverse sweep, and then I'm gonna hand this back to you, okay? How many spirits are in the Calumet right now? Is Charlie here? Is Charlie here able to talk to John?
What do you want?
We just wish to speak with you
What's
this
up?
evening.
We want to know how much you like John. Do you like his sense of humor?
Is there anyone you wish to be speaking to at this moment?
Is it okay? Are you all right talking with us? We were having trouble speaking with you through Spirit Box. Do you like staying at the Calumet? Do you like living here? Is there anything we can do to help you? Can you say hi to Tammy for us, please?
Did they all go away?
Are you unhappy that we keep bothering you?
There's something wrong right now.
Hey, what can we do to help you? Do you need
One what?
Do you need our help crossing over? If we can cross you over right now, will you do it?
Is there something holding you back? Someone else you would rather speak to?
You what? Who's coming?
Well, it's a crossover thing, possibly. What's your favorite part of the Calumet?
New.
The fact that Tammy's been doing new things to the hotel? The fact that she's been painting? Do you like that?
Or is it the new Calumet they're thinking they're in?
It's the fact that it's a second Calumet? Do you like the artwork that Tammy has put together? She did all this herself. Do you like the fact that you could talk directly to John? Would you prefer to have a woman in the seat to talk to?
Who is he?
You are speaking to John.
And my name is Greg.
Bullshit.
No, it's pretty real. That is Brian over there. He's the one that suggested having a woman talk instead of a male.
It's not.
No, it is Brian. Brian and John are related. Father and son. Who are you? What is your name?
Is there
With me.
With me?
Who is with you?
Sorry.
No need to apologize. Unless, who are you?
Having to.
Having to do what? We're gonna get Onae up here. She's gonna do it. John. We're done. Thank you. Some interesting stuff for sure. We're gonna have Onae come up here now, and she's gonna try. Okay. So what we have, and Onae, if you want to come on up, I can come down and fix things on that end, but I want to get you started. And I'm not even in camera. What we had so far, I mean, one of the things was they seemed kind of interested interested when we talked about you two, because Brian had a suggestion, and when we said that this is Brian, Spirit said bullshit. It's like, no, it's not. That's who it is. And now Onae's going to come up here. It's like with me, didn't really answer any question, but it started to get interesting at the end when it said sorry, and said had to, or didn't. What was it? It wasn't had to. It was didn't.
It was something like had to.
Yeah,
Had to or have to.
Yeah. All right.
And it started getting real heavy in the chest.
Yeah, I mean, it started to feel like let's keep it going, but we wanted to keep to a time limit.
It felt almost like anxiety.
Yeah, I could hear what I was getting through, and I wanted to respond to what I was hearing, but I didn't.
Yes, it felt like someone had made anxiety in their system.
Now, you all talk about it for a second. I'm going to go down and switch the camera angles so that we're only on I want to be up here when she does it. So I'm going to be right back. Talk a bit more about that session.
Just out of curiosity, could that have anything to do with what happened in there before all of this got started?
Yeah, because it was a woman that was saying something.
And it stops. It didn't start until I said something about having a woman there doing it.
I think you needed to hear your voice.
Also, while you guys were up here doing this, Tammy was actually connecting and validating some things that possibly could have been happening. You guys were connecting with names and situations that you guys were connecting with that would be validating some of the messages that you're getting through here. So
I will say that doing this experiment, it puts you in a different state and state of mind, and you don't only just say what you're hearing, your body is reacting to what is going on, to what you are listening to, and it's pretty freaky.
I was watching your body.
Yeah.
And your shoulders were going up and down, and you were taking big, deep breaths, and then you like started.
Well, your face was red too.
Yeah.
Very red, like heart attack. Gonna happen red.
I was getting angry with some of the things.
Yeah, you could see it coming through. It was like
Just the way
anger.
it was being said. I don't know if I was giving it off the way it was being said, but the way it was being said was
making you upset.
Pissing me off, yes.
Yep, it was evident.
And I just want to validate that this work behind me, this artwork behind me is by Tammy. And yes, Crystal, I just wanted to acknowledge that we did get your comment there, and Tammy says thank you. And Greg is now coming up the stairs, and I'm catching my breath from my nemesis, the stairs. So.
All right. So.
Yes.
We'll put this on.
Okay, I'm a virgin to this, guys.
And what we'll do, and I've read some comments of people saying the quality is horrible at the moment. Honestly, this is we're just doing what we can to stream. So we apologize, but we're kind of limited. You're looking at me like you hear me, but you really can't hear me, not too much. And you're going to hear us not at all. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to start it up. I'm going to hand it back to you. And what happens is that you're gonna just say whatever you hear coming through the box as best as you can.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna ask questions, but you shouldn't be able to hear us ask. We're gonna set the timer for 6 minutes.
Okay.
And you know.
And I was telling them, but when you went downstairs, that while you were up here, you and John were doing this, Tammy was down there with me, and she was validating some of the information coming through.
That's what she was telling me, yeah. So we were getting, because she's like, I think I recognize some of those names and stuff. And then when we're down there, the flashlight went on, which is saying that. Okay. So yeah, so pretty cool. All right, good luck. It's gonna be loud.
I'm a virgin, guys.
It's gonna be loud.
Okay.
If I hit the right button, that's for power.
And what am I supposed to do with this? Just hold it?
Just hold it.
Okay.
Enjoy the roller coaster.
All right, you got a woman now. I'm in the chair.
Okay, just only say what's coming through. All right. Are you happy that it's a woman in the chair now?
Woman, get it.
Do you think that it's easier to communicate with a woman than with a man? Do you think that are you happy to see a woman here?
Are you more willing to communicate?
She is.
Are you more willing to communicate with us right now?
What part of the Calumet do you like best? Were you here for any of the fires?
Can we get a name, please?
Are you upset with us in any way?
Can you say Onae's name? Can you repeat that name through the box, please?
Did you get it?
We're waiting for you to say it. Are you unhappy that we keep trying to communicate with you?
Is there something we can do to communicate with you better?
Michael, are you still with us?
Is it easier to communicate with these two without the spirit box? Tammy is here. Do you want to say hi to Tammy?
Lovely.
Tammy is lovely. Were you part of the pub downstairs in the basement?
Is there something you would rather talk about with us?
Todd, are you with us?
No.
Terry?
Back up.
Are you uncomfortable right now?
We're finished.
Are there too many of us here right now? What is your favorite beer? If we went downstairs to play pool right now, would you play with us? How old are you? Can you give us a number, please?
Are you looking to give someone a message?
What are you doing?
Just wanted to find out a little bit about you. That's all. Nothing intrusive. Do you want to know how old I am?
Who that?
Me. My name is Greg. Just thought that we could just talk. I'm 47.
If we share some of our own information, will you share yours?
Do you understand that we are here as friends?
All right. Okay.
What is your name?
This.
Are you angry with us?
Is there anyone who's not part of the Calumet? Anyone who knows Onae here to say, to talk to her at all? If so, what is your name? Who was sitting on the steps? I heard this box. About a minute.
I get it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what you get, please?
What's that?
What is it that you understand now? Are you just looking for clarity from us? You're welcome to talk.
Are you talking about Greg?
You can always talk to me. Sent. Okay.
I don't know, but there's something like tickling my face. It feels like there's stray cobwebs or hairs all over.
Oh, now it just said something. It's been like just shooting like loud music
Yeah,
in my ear.
we could hear it through the earphones.
They didn't want to like talk to me. They're just like shouting like loud music in my ear.
Yeah.
You got some stuff that was kind of answering, not answering questions, but was kind of it comments that seemed somewhat as part of what we were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything except for that freaking noise and shout. They're like spikes of loud stuff, and it wasn't even like words.
No.
I get a word here and there, but it's like almost they didn't even want to talk to me. But I felt more actually the energies in my body, like I felt like different things were coming through and like kind of almost kind of communicating in a physical sense, not necessarily, but I don't know what I was communicating to or feeling. So
Why don't we do this? I think we've gone as far as we can. Why don't I go downstairs and close off the broadcast?
Okay.
If you want to come with, or you want to stay up
I'll
here.
come with you.
Do you mind when we're down? Would you, I mean, just holding on your laptop, kind of maybe showing a little bit of how wonderful this
and
place
how
is?
and this is just I love this little entry area.
Yeah.
And I guess
How about I just kind of span?
Yeah, if you could just show
and
a
then
little
show
bit
this
of.
as a
Yep.
whole
Oh, I
entryway.
will.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. So we're going to come downstairs, but we just want you to see how amazing this place is while we go back downstairs. So check this out. Check out the Calumet.
the painting that Tammy has done and the walls, I guess. Check out that beautiful painting.
So the flashlight just went off behind us right now. Whoop, okay, when it was on and it's off. Can you turn that back on for us, please? You've been kind of turning it on and off for validation when we come back down here. We greatly appreciate it. The REM pod went off once. Tammy is actually with us. And just to see these wonderful paintings that you did, Tammy, I mean, I'm just honestly, just look at this. You know what? I mean, wish. Just folks, I mean, this is truly, I mean, I get so humbled every time I walk in here and can be a part of anything to do with Tammy and the Calumet. So please, once again, check out, consider coming out here as a destination to all these wonderful, to the Pipestone, to the Calumet, talk with Tammy about what you'd like to do. And it is true. It is a canvas for your work, the Calumet.
Yeah. And each place that you go, you talk about energy, but you kind of feel the energy that it kind of needs for artwork or for
yes,
kind of the vibe that it gives you in the room.
It's that's what inspires you to create the room. That's amazing.
I always sit in the empty room for a while first before I kind of see what I feel like really needs to go in there.
This is amazing, and we were so thrilled to be able to share this with everybody tonight. I think we should call it a night. See if the folks in the basement can hear us. Hey, basement folks, are you still there? They just can't seem to hear us. So, well, let me just say, because they're having a good time down there, and that's amazing. Let me just say, first of all, to the folks in the basement, thank you so much for taking part in the investigation. Everybody who is up on the second floor, thank you so much. It's absolutely amazing what you all had been able to come up with tonight and be able to tell us. It's truly, this has been a lot of fun. David.
The rest of them are kind of downstairs.
I have a feeling that they're having an amazing amount of energy. The only reason why we didn't go back down to the basement too much is because we couldn't really communicate with them, it seemed like. So it just made things difficult. But we know that they were getting a lot of stuff, and when Onae was down there, you guys are getting a lot of stuff. So
it's like there's a party of spirit down there. Just everyone, it was great energy.
Yeah, and as Deanna is doing is just seeing, like, this is the second floor that's overlooking the entryway, and it's just vast. And look at those stairways. Oh my gosh, it is this place. Why are we on us? Hold on. This place is, Tammy, do you just like walk around here and just can't believe what
it's like living a dream.
Yeah.
With a lot of company.
Yeah. Absolutely, David. Even that's not working tonight, though. Yep. Yes, it is truly. I mean, and this is just poor quality video, is all it is. I mean, coming here, and I'll post pictures at some point. Are people able to donate through your Calumet Inn 1888 website?
No.
Okay.
We do have the GoFundMe still up.
Is the GoFundMe still up? Let's just see here while you all chat here real fast. Folks, I just want to say, if you are looking to help donate to the Calumet, I have a website I'm going to come up here with. Please consider donating, because this is important to places like this that that need our help. We don't want anything to happen to them. Please go to the GoFundMe page, Save the Calumet. We would really, really appreciate anything.
The Calumet is also open to other artist residencies. So if other artists want to come here and create artwork, they can do that as well.
That is amazing. That is amazing. All right, why don't we do this? First of all, to all our investigators tonight, thank you so much for taking the time and being a part of this. This was a lot of fun. Like, Tammy's right here next to me, but it looks like she left on screen. I'm like, what happened? There's more places we could go to, but I think that a lot of you have been super patient and super fun. So thank you all very much. Either of you have any final words?
No, thank you all for joining. The Calumet is an amazing place, so come visit us.
And Onae, any last words?
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. The Calumet, again, is absolutely beautiful. It will not be a disappointment. You will be truly, truly amazed with just the energy of the building and also the architecture, and just you can tell the details and the love that has been in this building. There's all kinds of energies. There's been so many different kinds of experiences here. You will feel it. You will love it, and you will want to keep making this a regular stop. And you'll probably be just as crazy about it as I am to fly from Arizona just to be here for this evening. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And everybody for joining us here tonight. My name is Onae, and this is Greg and Tammy, and thank you for joining us, and everybody else that has been here. It's been a joy and a pleasure doing all these investigations and having all this wonderful fun and wonderful energy and making new friends tonight and this weekend. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And remember, please donate to the Calumet Inn and help it. And also come and just spend and enjoy a nice weekend, a nice stay. You don't have to investigate. It's just the town is just absolutely adorable, and you will. It's worth it.
And David, thank you so much for this comment. We've worked really hard to kind of get this together and just try to do this place a little bit of justice. So very much appreciated. All right, with that then, this time I will say that we are going to, and Greg, good night to you. Good night to you too. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, thank you for supporting everyone. Thank you very much. Boy, this computer is just not really helping tonight. I forgot my mouse at home, so I've been doing this with a bit of a crappy keypad. So everyone, thank you so much. And we will see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Good night.